Okay, Mr. Humpty. Here's your St. Louis video. Hopefully this works out. we're going to try real hard. Just like in the Wicks and the other ships, you know, don't let people get your nerve. Of course, that's with any game. I understand frustration, but of course this is your first, the way I remember it, this is my first real big gunboat. I had a whole lot of cannons and I used them. So this was my coming of age ship, is a good way to say that. I think everybody that finally gets into a ship that's got a whole bunch of either quick firing guns or a whole bunch of guns, that's when they really start getting their whistle wet for some other bigger ships. Let's see. Of course, in a co-op game, usually people's manners are better. But, you know, salty players can happen in any game. Let's see what we got. Yeah. I do that by holding down the left alt right by your spacebar. That way I can see who's who and who's what. You used to be able to look at their hit points. See how that V25 has 7,700 versus the Samson of 9,100? The AI would go after the lowest hit point ship. So theoretically, if that still holds true, you're going to see a lot of them focusing on the V25 right off the bat. Don't know if that's really going to work the same anymore. I haven't been down here, so I don't know. One of the other things you can also notice is if you're in your game and you see your AI bots automatically go one direction that doesn't make sense to you, then they're probably going after their programmed target, which may be the lower HP. You dirty dog! St. Louis is firing on me already. I saw that this destroyer, the Samson, was pink, so he may either have problems holding off firing and picking some bad times to fire, or not. You never know their skill level or how long they've played. So sometimes better to get yourself some distance to those pink guys right off the bat. When you're playing in a random game with other people and you start doing that kind of fire to them, oh, it drives them nuts. Now I could switch. Matter of fact, I probably should switch. I'm going to switch to HE or AP real quick. I think I've got time before that terrain comes around. Ooh, somebody just wasted him. So the idea is we can't burn them. We'll penetrate their armor. You always hear that citadel word. That's what they're talking about, is getting into where the magazine is, the powder and fuel and that type of stuff is held. Usually it's right in the water line. Sometimes it's higher if you can get into it. I think they got him with that. I'm going to switch back to HE. Right on.
Cruiser sunk.
So I know I can't penetrate him, but I can sure catch him on fire, I think. Maybe I could have. Here, I want to spread it out. See how I'm moving my target back and forth across him? Sometimes you can get several fires started at once that way. In different parts of the ship. There's one. Oh, jeez. And I'm watching my mini-map right there to see where I'm going. Oh, look at those torpedoes coming in. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, I thought for sure that would have sunk him. So, usually a ship will heal from flooding damage, and then once that heal has been used, any more fire or any other flooding will be able to do a lot of damage because they won't be able to fix it, if that makes sense. So I am too far away to help with that Chikuma, so I'm just going to take the base. Now if that Samson would come over here and jump in, then we would have two people in the base and the time clock would tick down quicker. That seemed to work out. You know, that's just how I do it. Stay away from everybody, don't charge in. Switch your guns up and until you get a little bit more comfortable. It's about all the advice I can give you.